Hey everybody, quick post-monsoon video for you. A little update here. We just had the most rainfall in the shortest amount of time. I heard that it was in recorded history in Korea here. So pretty amazing stuff. We were in one area where they had 300 feet of water in this reservoir. And it's hard to believe, but I got some short pictures and videos. Doesn't really do it justice, but it was pretty amazing. And we are still pretty excited about what the Lord is doing here. I will say real quick, the restrictions have been clamped down again on us. I came out to this small park way out in the country because it is mandatory mask wearing in our area, with a $2,500 fine if you're caught without a mask in public. There was an outbreak with a couple churches, and there's some political problems between the church and the government, and so they're disciplining everybody. That is just my opinion of how this is working out. So just wanted to send that quick update. Please be praying for that. We are still pushing forward. We're on church restrictions, can't have any services or anything, so we will be doing certain things that will allow for that. We will still be doing what we can do, and there's some loopholes, so to speak, and we'll be abiding by the law as best we can, yet still preaching the gospel, sharing the word of God with people. So wanted to share that with you as well. Also on that, they're really locking down on the regulations with social distancing. So I think if you've listened to our last videos or read a prayer letter, we've had to move out of our house into a church building, and that's great. That's fantastic. We were able to take care of that financially, but then for some tax reasons for the business, he's no longer able to just rent it to us month by month, which we were very grateful that he did that for us. Now at this point, we have to sign a contract. We have to pay the deposit money. So the current people that we have between 18 to 20, 24 at our max, we no longer can meet in our building because of social distancing. It is a significant fine. I heard up to $25,000 for violating, but for us, what that means is that we get on an airplane, we go home. They are not playing games at all. There's already people that violated the restrictions, and they put them on an airplane within 2 days and they're out. So it's not a hill worth dying on to me. We will be able to meet. We are still going to preach the gospel no matter what, and we're still going to share the word of God with people and provide hope for hopeless people in a hopeless environment. Without Christ, that is basically what people have. They have no hope. So if you will be praying with us on that, within the next couple weeks, we need to provide a down payment, a deposit. And if you've been following us for any length of time, you know that Korea, it's just Korea. It is very expensive to get into any structure, anything with land, anything with property. And so we will be renting. It is a security deposit. It will be about $32,000 to get into these actually two rooms that we'll be renting. And that is a significant discount because it was $20,000 per side. He said if we rent them both, we can get that for about $32,000 depending on the exchange rate. So please be praying with us on that. The church can take care of the renovation. The church can take care of the current rent, but we could very much use some help with the deposit money. And it's required. It is how Korea works. It's nothing new. It's not a surprise, but it's a little sooner than we had expected. We were hoping just to have church in our house and pack the house out, but it's not worth losing a visa over, and honestly not worth a $25,000 fine when we could just go ahead for roughly the same money and have plenty of space to do it right, to be a good testimony among lost people, and to structure ourselves in a way that when and if this whole social distancing thing goes away, that we'll have plenty of room to expand to 50 to 60 to 70 people possibly. So at this point, with our 20 people, we can no longer meet in the building. because of the social distancing, and we have already signed a contract to tear out a wall and go ahead and rebuild. Again, the church can take care of the rent, monthly rent, can take care of the utilities, can take care of everything, and the renovations. But we could definitely use your prayer, definitely use watching the Lord work together. If the Lord would direct you to be a part of that, that'd be fantastic. Just please communicate with me that you are praying with us in this. It'd be a very big encouragement to us. We watched God work tremendously before with the house project, and this is not nearly as in depth as that, but still is going to require the Lord to move and work. And again, if we didn't believe it's the Lord's will, we wouldn't even have signed the contract. But this is practical, it is reasonable, and it's actually a very good deal for what we're getting. We're getting a first floor building, which is virtually unheard of for a church to get a first floor. Either it's basement or it's second floor, third floor, 10th floor, whatever it might be. But rarely do you ever get a first floor. Our family's doing great. Health is doing fine. Everybody's pushing forward. Jonathan just graduated a month or so ago. He's praying about the Lord's will in that. Abigail is finishing up her CNA in Alaska, and Joseph's heading back for his junior year in engineering school. But also be praying for this deposit money that we need in the next couple weeks. We are trusting God in it, as we always do, as we only can do. And if you want to be a part of that, please let me know, and we'll let you know how you can do that. So again, from post-monsoon, beautiful Korea, just giving you a little bit of update. And thanks much from the Lemon family, South Korea.